Hello friends, I hope you're doing great. Myself, I'm doing fine over here. And as you can see, I'm taking this video from outside in a very beautiful park. And I saw it good that we discuss on this issue that many people are concerned about. And this issue is regarding unblocking and updating the DS260 form. Once you have completed filling in your DS260 and those of your derivatives, and once you submit it, we know that it is locked, and now the KCC will have to go through the information that you provided for them to process your interview scheduling. And once you have filled it and submitted it, you cannot re-edit it unless you request KCC to unblock the DS260 for you to update the information. But in this video, I want to discuss on things that you must not request unblocking of the DS260. So when you find out these things, or when you achieve these things, it's not mandatory that you unlock your DS260 form and update it. Some other things will have you to unblock and update it, but others will not. And in this video, I want to go through some of those things that should not bother you unblocking the DS260 and updating. And one of them is changing the host. You know for sure that when you're filling in the DS260, you're supposed to fill in the details of a host who will receive you once you land in the United States. And number two, the host provides the address to which your documents will be sent to once you land in the United States. And some of these documents are the Social Security card and the green card itself. So you need a host. And once you fill in the details of the host, the address, their names, and the information, then you submit the DS260. And later on, due to one reason or the other, the host is not able to host you again. And if the host tells you that he can no longer host you, or he is no longer able to host you, then you need to find another host. And once you find the other host, it's not a must that you unblock the DS260 for you to change the host's information. This changing of the host information, you can do it comfortably during the interview, and it has no effect on your case, no effect on your interview. You can change it comfortably during the interview, so it's not necessarily that you should unblock for you to update the host's information. Number two, if you have submitted your DS260 and you're waiting for your second notification letter, and then it happens that you visit a different country, maybe you went for a visit to a friend in a different country, you are not supposed to unblock the DS260 for you to update this travel information. It is not necessary. So if it happens you have submitted your DS260 and then someone calls you for a visit in a different country, it's not necessary that you are supposed to unblock the DS260 for you to update the travel information. No, not at all. The third thing that should not bother you at all unblocking the DS260 is when you realize that some of your documents, they have an extra name. And then you think that I should unblock the form DS260 and add those names in the other name used slot. That one should not bother you at all. If you realize that some of your documents, they have an extra name, don't go ahead and request unblocking so that you can add other name used. No, it's not important. You should just go with the information that you have, and that one will not affect you at all. But for you to feel safe, you can as well swear an affidavit of name rather than requesting and blocking, because this issue will not affect you at all. The last thing that I want to discuss, though there are many others, is adding the information about your recently earned degree or certificate. If you are continuing with your education when you are submitting the DS260, and then you have achieved your education and you've been awarded with your degree or certificate, it's not a must that you unblock for you to add the certificate. Not a must. When you go for the interview and your degree certificate or your any other certificate, it has the dates on which you are issued. And the consular officer, of course, will see the dates and will see definitely you got it later after you had submitted your DS260. So this one should not bother you. If you have attained a certificate or you've done a course while waiting for the second notification letter, and then you get that certificate, it's not mandatory that you request unblocking of your DS260 to update with this information. No, it's not a must. It's not a must, and that one will not affect you at all. And therefore, guys, these are some of the things that I wanted to discuss with you that should not bother you at all. You should not request unblocking because of these minor things. Not at all. And I hope the information is clear now and it is useful to you. Please, if you find so, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's meet in the next video.